Hey everybody, thank you so much for watching this video. If you're watching this video, likely you're planning on coming to my WhatNot auction on Sunday, July 10th at 12 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, and which I will have several lots of postcards for sale, for auction. First lot is going to be 20 of Massachusetts, so I'm going to go through these cards here. As you can see, some are posted, some are unposted. We got several chromes, there's a white border, there are some linens in here. Excuse my dog whining in the background. So yeah, first lot up will be 20 of Massachusetts. Alright, I just realized with Massachusetts, I didn't go through and explain like what exactly each card was. I don't know if folks want that or not. So I guess I'll do it, and then let me know in the comments if you think that's unnecessary. Alright, so we got a lot of 20-ish floral cards. This one is a pretty one of a bunch of roses. This is the best wishes basket with some flowers and some ribbon. It looks like it's embossed. So each of these cards have some element of a flower on it. Best wishes with, I guess that's a banjo and some kind of flowers. It's in a sleeve, so I'll keep it in a sleeve if you win this one. That's some columbine. That's that kind of a flower. This one has some of that glitter on it, maybe mica. It looks like it's from 1904. Has some staining on the back. The best wishes with a scene in the middle. Most of these are embossed if they're the greeting ones. That's a greetings that's never been filled out. That's really pretty. The roses there. Best wishes with some flowers and some shamrocks. It's posted. Oh, this is neat. There's not actually shamrock seeds in this, but there maybe used to be. Has a little flap right there. Can't tell, I think 1910. This also has that mica or that glitter on there. A hearty greetings for your birthday. With every good wish. It's got the horseshoe. You can see there's some of that gold foil or gilt. Have you forgotten me? I get maybe those are forget-me-nots, that kind of a flower. I don't know. Ooh, that's a winchback. So that's unposted. It says, are you calling? And there's some flowers on that one with the silver foil. Affectionately yours. Sincere greetings, or greetings sincere from. It's blank. A lot of these I know folks use for scrapbooking or post-crossing, or cut parts of them out for craft projects. This is a pretty one with a butterfly and a vase of flowers. Longfellow poem on that one. Some pretty little birdies on this one. It also used to have probably a little bit more glitter. Some of it's come off, but some pretty flowers on that one. Hey, here's a card for Roy. Best wishes and another best wishes. So a lot of 20-ish flower cards. Okie dokie, artichoke. Next up is Chicago. Looks like we have 20-ish cards from Chicago. When I do the auction, I'll tell you exactly how many, but I say 20-ish because there could be 22 or 23, 21. At least 20, though, if I say 20-ish. All right, so first up, we got Soldiers Field. This is the linen, unposted. We have the Washington Monument, Washington Park, Chicago, linen, Kurtek. It's written on, and perhaps it was once posted. Yeah, it was posted. The stamp just fell off of that. Here is a chrome of the North Shore Hotel. I do have a hotel lot coming up here. Here's another hotel in Chicago. Drake Hotel. Greetings from Chicago. Multi-view chrome there that's posted. Here's interior of a conservatory, Washington Park. It's a linen unposted. Garfield Park in Chicago. Those are pretty flowers. Linen posted, 1948. We have here Michigan Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. Chrome. There's a white border, so an older one. Hotel Atlantic, unposted. Here's a dual view chrome. Make sure you use the word swimming pool. It looks like an ocean view of Lake Tower Motel in Chicago, Illinois. Michigan Avenue North. Let's see, chrome. No! Hey, Cujo! I'm trying to record a video. Alright, I'm not even gonna edit that out because that's life, folks. I've got a 15-year-old dog and she hears or sees a shadow as she's barking. Alright, we were here at New Michigan Avenue, Chicago. It is a linen unposted. Here's Lincoln Park, Chicago, Conservatory. It's linen and also unposted. Next up, we have this view of the Chicago River. It is a chrome. Here's another Curtec chrome with the rounded corners. That's a pretty view. Garfield Park Lagoon in Chicago. There's some skidooby on the back there. Chicago, again. In fact, this might be a duplicate, so you'll have two of those to list if you get this lot. Linen, unposted. Stevens Hotel in Chicago. It's the world's largest hotel in Chicago. A view in Chicago. I don't know. Lakeshore Drive, Oak Street Beach, Chicago. Unposted. Here's another something somewhere in Chicago. The Shed Aquarium. Interesting. Chicago City of Towers. It looks like an art piece. Postcard. And then this last chrome, which is the John F. Kennedy Expressway. So that is the lot of 20 cards from Chicago. Okay, next up is 22 miscellaneous linen. So these are linen cards from all over. No specific city or state or anything like that. So we got North Carolina here, high school in Pennsylvania. We've got Paul Revere's home in Massachusetts. Here's a greeting from Spokane, Washington. A scenic vista on Hood Canal in Washington State. A 411 motel, Maryville's finest in Tennessee. That's a neat large letter greetings from Black Hills, South Dakota. Dining room from Maine, Maranacook, Maine. Syracuse University in New York. We've got here Vermont, the Marble Bridge on Proctor Road. Unposted. Again, these are all linen cards. Vermont's maple sugar industry. That's a neat one. Vermont, the Sherburne Pass Highway, Green Mountains, Vermont. This is a Spirit of Mount Washington poem or something like that. Here we've got the Gorge in Vermont. It's a pretty scenic view there with that linen. This is the City Hall in Schenectady. I'm probably butchering that name, but it's in New York. The Jeannie Wade House and Monument, Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. I do have a whole lot of Pennsylvania cards coming up too. Here's the Exhibit Building, New York's World's Fair, 1939. That's really vibrant colors. I like that one. It looks like there's a little bit of damage down here on this card. This is another really vibrant, pretty card. It says the French Pavilion, New York's Fair. Largest elm tree in Ohio, Marietta, Ohio. Here's a National Museum in Washington, D.C. Greetings from Mount Sterling, Ohio. Write to me. Okay. Historic tree on a farm between Waterloo and Geneva, New York. So there's our lot of miscellaneous 22 linens. All right, next up is 20 Native American postcards. These are chrome, some posted, some unposted. Here we've got some drummers, it looks like. There's shield dancers. There's some folks, looks like maybe drawing some kind of a hide, leather. Got this chief here. These two guys look badass. Ignore the airplane flying by. This lady, she's pretty. Ben Marcus and his Teos Warriors. Navajo Indians. Horsetail Dance. That's a cool one. These two guys. Looks like there's a fire going on there. That card's on fire. Okay, sorry for the lame dad joke. Third grade class trip, 1969 or 1964. That's how that was acquired. There's a couple pretty ladies. Unposted. Ooh, that's a neat one with the horse. Unposted. Again, these are all chromes. There's 20 of them. The little papoose. She looks happy to have her little baby there. Ooh, I like that one. That's a cool one. And then that one. This next lot is including anything and everything that has to do with boats. So, not necessarily ships, but boats. Obviously, these are sailboats. Seneca Yacht Club in Geneva, New York. That is a linen unposted. This has some sailboats out there. Mississippi Gulf Coast. You got some folks fishing here. Again, a linen unposted. This looks like a steamer from Vermont. White border unposted. Here we have just sailing along beautiful Andrews Bay, Panama City, Florida. Unposted linen. Typical view of a shrimp and oyster industry in Biloxi, Mississippi. Again, linen and unposted. Here's the drill, excuse me, cutter drill, U.S. Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. That is posted. It's a linen. Here we've got a ship on Lake Michigan, the Paray Marquette Carferry. I don't know. Unposted. Here is Hampton, Virginia. We've got some sailboats out on the water there. Linen posted. Geneva, New York again. A picturesque view. It's a really vibrant, pretty linen card. Unposted. Here's Mississippi. An aerial view of the famous Singing River. Got some boats out there on the water. Unposted. St. Augustine, Florida. This is a ship, it looks like a schooner, far north, maybe in the Maine area. Unposted. Columbia Lake, Columbia, Texas, Columbia, Connecticut. Got some people out there on a little oar boat. Unposted. Glass bottom boats, Silver Springs, linen unposted in Florida. Here's another one from Miami, Florida, posted, 1940. Here is a linen-esque, I think it's linen. It's hard to tell with these ones that feel soft, but you could see the linen. The schooner on the Gulf Coast, unposted there. Here we've got Miami Beach, Florida. There's somebody with their boat just flying by. We got some Skidooby on the back of that card. Ocean liners passing Virginia Beach, Virginia. That's a linen unposted. This is a really pretty card. It's interesting because there's part of this card that feels like it doesn't have as much structure as the rest of it. Like it seems a little loosey-goosey on this side, but it's a beautiful card nevertheless with some Skidooby on the back there. Mount Washington at night. Make sure if you list this, you put moon at night. These are things I've learned from people much more smarter than me when it comes to postcards. Deep sea fishing, Smacks, Pensacola, Florida. Picturesque Biloxi Fisheries. It's a really vibrant linen card. New Hampshire. Tarpon Springs, Florida. Miami Beach, Florida. Miami, which is apparently the Magic City. This is a really pretty picture here of Cape Ann in Massachusetts, unposted. Aboard the Uncle Willie, too. Unposted. The Fishing Smack on the Gulf near Panama City, Florida, unposted. And then these two, Oyster Lugger and Mississippi Gulf Coast, both unposted. Next up is a lot of 20 New Hampshire cards. Looks like these are all chrome. So we've got Greetings from Lake Winnipesaukee, unposted. Here's somebody just enjoying the view on the same lake. The boat there, docked, moored. Here's some type of a prayer card. In fact, there's two of those. That's probably the same lake. Center Harbor, New Hampshire. Aerial view. Another aerial view. Melvin Village, New Hampshire. Unposted and unposted. And this is Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Bald Peak Colony Club, Melvin Village, New Hampshire. Unposted. There's another aerial view of New England's largest inland lake. Again, Lake Winnipesaukee. Probably not saying that right. Here's some kind of a gift shop or something. The Dybros House of Jewelry, Center Harbor, New Hampshire. Interesting. Here's a covered bridge. That's neat. And some type of a church. Yeah, covered bridge and church. In Stark, New Hampshire. Unposted. Here we have Center Harbor, New Hampshire. Castle in the Clouds, New Hampshire. This is another interior. This is of the wow, English hard. Cameron, speak. Castle in the Clouds, Moltoboro, New Hampshire. The interior there, another aerial view of the lake. Beautiful, probably I would guess the autumn or fall time, with Lake Wentworth in East Wolfboro, New Hampshire. Here's a snow-capped mountain-esque view. Springtime in the White Mountains, New Hampshire. Lake Winnipesaukee, New Hampshire. Greetings, a banner card. There you go, unposted. These all feel like super new. I got them all in the same lot, and they are all like new, unposted. Melvin Village, New Hampshire. Melvin Village, New Hampshire. And ooh, that one is not as newish. There's a little bit of a crease there. Franconia Notch from North Woodstock, New Hampshire. So again, 20 chrome New Hampshire cards. Next up is a lot of 20 train postcards. So here we have along the Mississippi River, however you pronounce that particular locomotive. Southern Pacific locomotive. Pennsylvania. 5406. I believe these are all chromes. The Erie Railroad there. American Freedom Train. Milwaukee Road. 156. Spencer Shops. State Historic Site. Graham Country Railroad. Blah, 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 blah. That one. That's a pretty Union Pacific Railroad. Guess they're not similar. Looks like the same card. This one feels a little bit not as, cardboard's not as heavy. Look at all that steam coming off of that one. That's neat. Canadian Railroad. That one has the rounded corners. Grand Canyon? No. Gorge Canyon. Colorado. That's where that one is. It's probably the same one. Olympian Hiawatha. I think that's what that first train we saw was. Conrail 3333. I don't know why I'm the way I am, y'all. Columbia River Gorge. That's in my state, up in Oregon. New General Electric model, something or another. Rock Island 225. That's a pretty neat looking train. Pennsylvania 4800. Old Rivets. New Georgia 290. Southern Pacific. Samesies with lots of more smoke. Lots of more? Yep, that's how I speak. Southern Pacific. There's a lot of these little Southern Pacific ones. I think I have a few of these listed myself. I think I've sold a couple too. And then lastly, this Texas State Railroad locomotive number 4 Hundo. All right, 22 trains. Next up is 25 Wyoming cards. So here we have a panorama of Hell's Half Acre in Wyoming. We've got this multi-view of the state seal, the flower, so on and so forth. Switchback cliffs. Another scenic view. Scenic view, the fallen city. Oh, I'm supposed to be turning them this way so you can see if they're posted or not. Little America. A fallen city again. Unusual rock formation. Bighorn Mountain. See the horn? Get it? Shell Falls. Wyoming. Durr. These are all Wyoming. Cameron. Shell Canyon. Wyoming. Ten Sleep Canyon. Bighorn Mountains. Wyoming. Another switchback. Beautiful Red Pillar. Bighorn Mountain. These are all scenic. Most of them are unposted, it looks like. Fallen City. Rugged Cliffs. Big Mountain. Steamboat Point. Highway US 14. Bighorn Mountains. Bighorn Mountain switchbacks in Wyoming. Switchbacks in Shell Canyon. Bighorn Mountain. Wyoming. This is a Linen. Falls from the Springs. Hey, guess what this is? Bighorn Mountain. And wow, check that thing out. That is a famous jackalope. That's neat. Posted. And then here's somebody and their horse. The cowboy after a day's work is done. So there we go, 25 Wyoming cards. Next up is 22 postcards from California. First up is this Linen, Bay Bridge, unposted. Here's a Chrome, same bridge, Sunset, unposted. Here's a tree cutout. I think that's from California. We put it in the California pile, so hopefully it is. San Diego, California. Ramona's Home, unposted. I think that's just more of a souvenir type of stamp. Here we've got a water, an Old Bale Mill, Napa Valley. The crookedest street in the world in San Francisco. That's a cool card. Posted. Here is the Golden Gate Bridge, aerial view. Unposted, Chrome. The Mayflower Hotel, which is in Los Angeles, unposted. This is a cathedral. This is an aerial view of the Pine Haven Hotel Apartments in Crestline, California. Oops. Here is the El Cortez Convention Center in San Diego, California. The Biltmore Hotel. That's also in LA. The Senator Hotel, that's in the capital of California, Sacramento. So interesting rock formation, the Malakoff Diggins, Nevada County, California. What's this? The Golden Gate Bridge. Private mailing card. It's posted. Here is the something tower. It's cut, somebody wrote on top of that. So Coit Tower, Telegraph Hill, San Francisco, California. Ooh, that's a really pretty one. San Francisco Oakland Bay Bridge at night. Again, there's the moon. Unposted. That was a Linen. This is also a Linen of that same Bay Bridge, but during the daytime with some boats going underneath of it. Hotel del Coronado in Coronado, California. Here's some people just chilling. Look at those old vintage lounge chairs, outside chairs. Starlighter Hotel in Palm Springs, California. Here's an interior of Hotel del Coronado. Here's some sailboats. Also Hotel del Coronado. Union Oil Company card at the San Francisco Opera House. This looks like Chinatown. Chinatown at night, San Francisco. And lastly, of these 22 California cards is the Hotel Mark Hopkins atop of Nob Hill in San Francisco, unposted Chrome. Hey, if you haven't noticed and you've made it this far in this video, this is taking a long time to go through all these lots. And so I'm going to speed it up and just show you the cards from here on out. So this is a lot of 20-ish, maybe 21, 22 cards that involve children. So I'm just going to go through them without giving much information. So if you're wanting information, ask any and all questions in the description below, and I'll make sure when I run the auction on WhatNot that I help answer your questions. lady with her little infant there. So again, 21 children. The more lots I get through, the quicker I try to make this video go. Since I know not a ton of people are totally in love with international cards, I'm not going to show you the backs of these. I'm just going to show you that these are all international, so non-US cards, foreign. And I'll let you know during the actual auction which ones are real photos and where they're from, if I could even read it. But yeah, there's 20 of those. All right, we got 30 Pennsylvania here. Just gonna flip through these real quickly for you. If I said 20, there are 30, not 20. Various places, Pennsylvania Turnpike, Kenmar Motel, Turnpike again, Moonlight at Night, Turnpike, interior of the cocktail lounges, people with a swimming pool, 30 Pennsylvania. Almost through this stack. Give you a little bit more information during the WhatNot auction itself. How do you pronounce that? Schuylkill County, Pennsylvania? Anyway, there's a Beef and Beer Tavern. All right, 30 Pennsylvania. Okay, next up is various hotels. So hotels from all over, I believe it's the United States. Again, I'll be able to tell you what hotels and where during the auction, but I want to get through this preview video quickly. So many lots and so many cards. I didn't realize it was going to be this time consuming, but I do want to put it out so that you know what to expect. If you're going to come to the auction, it's nice to know what cards you might be bidding on. That way you know whether or not to waste your time. Of course, you're always welcome to come and just hang out in the chat. So anyways, so 20 various hotel cards. It looked like those were all chromes. Yeah. All right, for those of you who've been following me for a while, you know I collect comic cards. So for me to sell them, it's tough, I'm not gonna lie. But I can't collect them all, right? So here we've got 20 comic cards, and I want to say they might all be linen, maybe one or two are chrome. So I'm just gonna flip through them here. This one is not a chrome. Very vibrant colors of these cards for sure. 20 comic or humor postcards here. Next lot is 20 various Florida cards here. Birds. I like this one. It says picking oranges for your picking oranges. Oh man, I need to get my glasses checked. For you in sunny Florida, while you throw snowballs for me up north. I don't know why I like that one. I just do. That's cool. People on the beach. A really pretty vibrant tree there. Again, 20 random Florida cards. Some linen, a lot of them chromes. Here now we have 23 Virginia postcards. A huge apple, or just like one of those red balls outside of Target? Just kidding, it's not a Target. It's a cool ship. 23 random Virginia cards. state of Virginia. All right, next up, again, since these aren't as popular, some people love them, don't get me wrong, and they could sell for decent money. These are all unused, like new Continental postcards from Ireland. So there's a map view, Dublin, the capital, various places, all related to, you got it, Ireland. There's a stack right here too. So there are 31 of these, and they also will be up for auction. Next up are 30 Florida linen postcards. So you saw random postcards from Florida earlier, but these are all specifically linens, and there are 30 of them. Oh, you know what? I lied. Interesting. Okay, so we've got Arizona, Indiana. What is going on here? So these aren't all Florida linens, but they're all linens. I'm so confused. You know what? I'm just gonna run them as, I think I just mislabeled them. They're 30 linens. Let's keep on with the video. I apologize. 30 random linen cards. I thought they were all Florida. Clearly, they're not all Florida. Some are Florida, but not all of them. That's North Carolina. That's Florida. That's California. Mississippi. Mississippi. Virginia. Mississippi. Mississippi. I'm not sure where. Mississippi. Mississippi. St. Petersburg, Florida, and that's also Florida. So maybe that's why I got it confused. Some of the front and in the back were Florida, so I assumed they were all Florida. But these are 30 random linens. All right, and we will be rounding out the auction with 50 random state chromes. 50. 5-0. So we're going to go through these pretty quickly here. As quickly as my fingers can move, that is. Hey, are you hungry? There's a little alien from Texas. Again, during the auction, I'll be able to tell you where these locations are and what they are. Casablanca. I just want to get through this video, and this is the last lot of 50 chrome cards. So in the link below, in the description rather, there is a link below in the description of where you can come to WhatNot and become a buyer and or seller. Let me know if you want to become a seller, because I can give you my link, which I think helps you get in, because somebody gave me their link and then I got in as a buyer, or excuse me, as a seller. And it's a little incentive for me too. So obviously I would appreciate it if you wanted to become a seller, if you let me know. But tomorrow's auction is going to be at 12 Pacific Standard Time on WhatNot, so the link is below, and I hope to see you at the auction. There's also going to be giveaways. Don't let me end this video without telling you what is going to be given away for absolutely free. So I've got these 5 Hummel cards. They're continental size. I'm going to be giving those away. I'm also going to be giving away a leather postcard with these flowers on it and these 2 Travel Lodge motel cards. So that's going to be one giveaway. The Hummel cards, another giveaway. These 3 Olympic continental size postcards is another giveaway. And then I have these 3 pretty Easter cards. And who knows, maybe between now and tomorrow I'll come up with some other type of giveaway. But for now, that's what I have planned. Gravity goods on WhatNot. I hope to see you at the auction, and thank you for watching.